What are the 3 mistakes often made during a DCF investigation in Massachusetts? And that's a simple one. The first and foremost is that parents and caretakers fail to prepare. When you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. You must have a plan. And I ask clients this all the time. DCF has a plan. They're coming out to speak to you, speak to your children, and investigate your home. What is your plan? And every time I ask that question, parents and caretakers will say, I don't have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. The second biggest mistake I see often is that parents do not only protect their rights, but more importantly, the most important asset in the world, their children. What do I mean by that? DCF comes out and interviews the parents. And what do? They put parent A over here and they put parent B over here and they split them up. Then they get 2 different stories, which is inevitable. You're going to get 2 different stories no matter if they're telling the truth or lying. But the problem with that is that when parent A and parent B tell their story, they're different. DCF says, oh, they're lying, which is not the case at all. You're married, you're one. You should not allow DCF to split you up. The third biggest mistake I see is that DCF will tell the parents you can't be present during the interview of your child. Where the hell is that stated? Oh, it's our protocol, it's our policy, it's our procedure. Poppycock. That's not true. Because your children are your most important asset. And you have a complete stranger called a DCF investigator asking them questions. You have the right to protect your children and have that interview conducted in a place where the children are comfortable. And you have a right to be present during that. And they're going to say to you, well, the parents were present. Well, yeah, it's my child. Well, the parents influenced them. How? By sign language? Smoke signals? The parents there sitting to support their child. That's what a parent should do. And yet DCF will try to make you feel guilty. And that's just garbage. But what you should do is prepare. I go back to number 1. Prepare with a lawyer that'll prepare you to answer the questions by finding out what the allegations are long before you do. By preparing your children, by being present when you're interviewed to make sure DCF does not bend, break, or violate your U.S. constitutional rights, as well as your children. The Constitution says we the people, not we the adults. Your children have constitutional rights. Your lawyer will enforce them. Your lawyer will protect your children. Your lawyer will make sure that DCF does not browbeat your kids and ask them question after question after question the same way, but in a different fashion, like, how often does your mother beat your father? How often does your father beat your mother? Assuming into evidence that there is domestic violence going on. And they use words out of context like, how often does your father yell at your mother? Who says they yelled to begin with? How are we accepting that as fact? You should. So the 3 main mistakes there is not being prepared. You don't hire a lawyer. Shame on you. The second one is you allow the parents to be split up and spoken to individually. Shame on you. And the third is allowing your children to be interviewed without you being present or your lawyer. And having a lawyer for you and your kids, and to make sure that everything goes smooth and all the questions are answered and you get your story out. But because you're not prepared, you don't know what's coming at you, and you're anxious, you're scared, and you're worried, you never tell your story. You bumble, mumble, stumble, and you never get out what you need to get out, that this story is false, it's bogus, and that you never got an opportunity to corroborate or disprove the facts, whatever's being asserted against you. And when that happens, you made a terrible, egregious mistake. And unfortunately, you shot yourself in the foot. You didn't do what you should have done, what you could have done, and that's protect you and protect your children.